Welcome to day 4 of making our clay cupcakes. Today is all about decorating the tops of them and finding out what exactly we'll be doing with this carving tool. Your first job is to very carefully get the lid out of the bag. Some parts of it might be a little bit smushed just from gravity, so you can repair them. Also get out your extra clay because today is finally when you're probably going to be using it. So here's my top. Can you tell what I forgot to put here? I didn't even realize this until last week. I forgot to put any space for the air trapped in the hollow inner part of our lid to escape. That would make it really likely to explode, so I'm going to fix that now. I'm going to take my clay tool and push it in towards the bottom of my base so that it goes in and creates a hole that's the same diameter as the tool. You can see it there. Make sure that you don't push too far and go through the top of your cupcake, but make sure that it goes into the hollow part. Now it's time for the carving tool. It's got an angled and pointy end and a smooth and curved end. I'm going to use the smooth curved side. I'm going to start by carefully and slowly carving away at my cupcake's lid. I wanted to create different layers, almost like it had been frosted. Instead of putting the frosting on in these layers though, I'm using the carving tool to try to imitate that. This is my first time ever trying it, so it didn't come out exactly how I want. I'll show you how I fix that later on, but I want you to know it's okay if yours doesn't quite turn out right too. Experiment with using each side of the carving tool as well. The curved side might work better for big areas, and the pointy side probably works better for smaller areas because you can use the corner to really get into those details. Now I'm just going back and smoothing out some of the areas using some slip and extra clay that look especially rough and unrealistic because of how I carved them. I realized that the best way to solve the problem of mine not looking exactly how I wanted it to was to add more decorations. When in doubt, try something new. So I'm going to start by rolling up really little balls of clay to add little circular decorations onto the top of my cupcake. Now I'm ready to attach them to my cupcake top. I'm following my 4 S's of scoring, slipping, sticking, and smoothing. And I'm starting by scoring the cupcake top everywhere that I think I'm going to attach one of these. Then I'm also scoring one side of the balls so that they really have a lot of clay to hold on to. Then putting slip on both sides and sticking it on. I'm not going to do a lot of smoothing because I really want these to still look like their original shapes and forms. But it should be okay because of how much scoring I've done and the way that I'm using my slip. I'm adding one more decoration to the top and then smoothing it out before I'm almost ready for my last step before letting these dry to be put into the kiln. My very last step is to take my clay tool or a pencil and write my name along the inside of the lid. While we're letting these dry, they're going to be separated from both the base and they won't have a plastic bag anymore. So you need to make sure that your name is on these so that you can read them. I just wrote Miss V, so it's okay if you'd like to use a shortened version of your name, as long as you'll know which one is yours. Now that it's done, I'm going to put it carefully onto the board without plastic so that it can dry out fully. If you have any extra clay, put it in the big Ziploc bag that's up on the front table because I'm saving and rehydrating all of that to use again. Thanks for watching today, and I hope you had a lot of fun finishing decorating your cupcake. Alfie says thanks for watching too. Bye!